Oh. Oh boy, okay. What's good, everybody? My name is Kristik, and welcome back to Slay the Princess, which I think might be the final episode for this series. It has been a wild ride. I've enjoyed the hell out of this game. It is so well done, throwing us into different dimensions, putting back the pieces of the princess and probably ourselves to get to this point here. I've died so many times. There's been so many voices in my head. And now I believe this crow here is the narrator. So, let's continue.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two.
I don't know how much longer I can do that one. Oh, that one still hurts. Sorry.
And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass.
Okay, so you're the narrator. Ooh, that's really cool. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it?
Ooh, a crow
You
with
needed
teeth.
help, after all.
That's
An
really
objective
cool.
voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Well, let's not go there, shall we? Ooh, what are you? Are you something like me?
I'm nothing like you.
Well, that's rude.
I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you, after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Okay. Others like you? You've said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design.
Okay.
This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon.
Alright.
And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Interesting. Do you have anything to say for yourself for all this hubris after everything you've done to us? Do you think anyone deserves to live? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions every time I ask you something a piece of you breaks? Are you a part of me or are you something else? So you do know about the looping. So many of the times I've met you, you denied it as even being a possibility. Why did you lie to me? If you made me, then what am I? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? What is the princess? Did you make her too? The people out there beyond the walls of the construct, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them? And what is my true identity? Okay, so no hubris. Yeah, this
Any
one.
other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible.
I mean,
Maybe they were just in denial.
the fact that they were so you have to do this just made me want to push against them more.
I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant.
I mean, that's fair, I
For
suppose.
all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong?
That is also true.
Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Jesus Christ, it still makes me scared. Hubris, are you a part of me? You know, where was the one about the princess? Yeah, it's this one here.
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you.
Okay.
This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Okay. Why would you want me to destroy the concept of the
Because among other
transformation?
things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
Alright, if I destroy her, how is that existence any better than death? Or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you.
Okay.
Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
Yeah.
I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Okay. What would it be like to live in a world without her?
Light. Burdenless. An eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery.
No,
Everyone will be with the ones they love.
that doesn't...
No more fear. No more howling chaos. Just life. Forever. There's a cruel irony to it all.
There is a huge
The
cruel
only way
irony
I
to
could
that.
share
I
my
don't
dream with
like the way
world
that sounds.
was to never be able to see it for myself.
God. Okay. Why couldn't you have told me all this from the start? No, if she's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, can't I just will her into something small? If you made me, what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Run out of questions? Great. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this. Yep.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god.
No, there isn't.
Even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away.
Ugh.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with a newfound clarity.
The long quiet, all of this is you. Oof.
The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and magnificent God, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you.
See you to the cabin one last time. When you
arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find.
Oh. Oh boy, okay. Well, this is interesting.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what you are.
It's been
This
so
biblically
long,
accurate princess?
and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Ooh, I've missed you too.
She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue.
God, you know what? I think I'm done. Ooh. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear the conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me.
Sure did.
I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Okay. I am the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
I mean, I guess. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
I mean, kind of.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Yeah.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
See, that's the thing right here. A world of devoid of death. Once death is gone, life truly has no meaning. It is not. Death is what gives everything a value, and yeah, I cannot devoid that. That is something that would not be me. There's so many stories left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Do you have to say in all of this? Or do you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions. I need answers before I make a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would lead to this moment? There has to be a way, another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. I told you what was going to happen when we reach this point. Slay the prince. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go. Yeah, the first one.
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end.
Well,
Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
true. Don't you have any say in this?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts.
That's what being in a relationship should be about, I suppose.
If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
True. Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach. And you cannot rationalize that which defies logic.
I mean, you could try.
But
That's...
violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles.
Oh!
You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
Oh my.
On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive, dead, and alive, and dead, all at once. You learn to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths.
Oh my
You lived
god.
countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Appeal to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I existed without you. Explore. If you hadn't snatched that body away, we would have killed each other. We were self-destructive.
Were we self-destructive, or did the beauty of our dance reach beyond the shadow of death? It was lethality that made us what we were.
Oh!
Pretends to protect us from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body. To fear ruin protects from losing status. To fear rejection protects from being known.
Oh, it's the nightmare.
Losing a body is contained within having a body. Losing status is contained within having status. Being known is contained within
Okay.
being conscious. It is in the nature of all things
Wow.
to transform, to go from known to hidden to known again. But when the ceaseless impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains of fear? Is it a shelter protecting you from itself? Or is it a shelter protecting itself from you? You took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown, and through that, you feared nothing.
I guess? To your shared humanity. You speak about life and death, so I could do the same thing. No, we're gonna address it. That wasn't a rejection of fear. You broke me to your will. You wanted to make the world suffer. You act as if you're above it at all, but you're not. I'm not afraid anymore. Even if I'm not afraid now, the fear of others is real. We can't uphold the harm that everyone suffers just because we're beyond it. We can't uphold the harm that everyone suffers just because we're beyond it. We're gonna go with this one.
Others cling to fear because they have not yet seen beyond it. Will you strip the world of possibility just because some refuse to see its beauty?
A trick behind your back and a trick behind
Oh, the
mine.
witch.
We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move and yet we both don't, for each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not forever. You let me move and I slam the door. But that is not the end. And both of us must face our partner once again. The barbs twist deeper, but they do not have to. To change is to hope.
And there she
for change
goes.
To rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
Justifies the statement directly. If there are no endings, there are no limits. If there are no limits, then there is no difference between growth and decay. I've already come so far. What more is there left for me to see? With time, we could have been better.
And there is always time. To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever. But you
Oh.
found me, and we chose to trust each other for no reason than the sake of believing in something that wasn't us. Shared skepticism blossomed into freedom,
Oh,
but
this
we needed
is
to
so
walk a path together
interesting.
to bloom. Would you stop our journey now that you've seen its beginning? What of those in the worlds beyond? Would you erase their paths to stop them from going astray?
Well, let's do this. The path is just a metaphor. I want to protect them. I don't want to keep anyone still. What does the path matter if it's always the end? No, protect them.
And that is what I want too, to protect them from the horrors of an eternity without me. Another heart drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
Oh, this is the first one, isn't it?
But the stakes
It
meant
is.
nothing to it. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you, forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was
address the statement. I was blinded by emotion. We both know that. I want that feeling back. That feeling never left me.
Then there's no need for you to fight for who you are. Whenever you're ready, we can move together. Hand in loving hand.
I'm ready. I want to leave with you. Stop the fight early and surrender. I won't leave with you, not until we see things. Yes.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you.
What will
all
that
the
do when I
time
chose that
you
one?
need.
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake. Your will rapidly dissolves.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't.
Oh boy.
There is no constant.
There
There
no
is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? Yeah.
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all.
Over and over and
weaving
over
a
again.
tapestry of life wherever we go.
Yeah, this one.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
Can you, though? Okay, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? I have to fight for a better world, I'm sorry. You are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now,
Oh.
you don't have to do it alone.
Oh, they're the hero? Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
You have no idea how good it is to hear you. How are you supposed to help? I thought the voices weren't allowed here. I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror.
It's good to be here. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence.
That's true.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Please.
It's time to resume our dance.
I'm not.
She's relentless, isn't she?
She is.
Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What?
And here we are.
What?
I'd say we were back where it all started.
The
but I
bodies.
guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
The bodies in the windows.
Do you need me to describe things?
Oh boy. I like for old
Yeah.
time's sake.
Of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a
Sure.
table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
Yeah, that mirror's been
And
shattered.
I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
It's just me and you in here?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
I mean, it's a possibility. Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
I don't know actually how to feel about him being gone. It's funny, after everything he put us through, I'm kind of sad to see him go.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
He has. Take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
True. Enter the basement. Here we go.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here?
Yeah.
first time we heard her voice?
It was interesting.
I don't know what you want for us.
Oh.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us.
Oh my god, that's a... Continue down the stairs.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
No. Oh my god.
What's that knife for? Have you changed your mind? Are you going to kill me?
She's not chained up either.
What if we just talk for a bit? Maybe we can figure this out.
Sit with her. I don't want to be a god.
I don't think I want that either.
Are you the same as you are out there?
I don't feel the same. I feel smaller.
She looks completely different too than the others. I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this.
I don't think there's a way out, but maybe there doesn't have to be an ending.
Okay.
I'm able to do the things you believe me to be able to do. So make me put it all back. Help me fix the Echo's construct and make us both forget.
No, I can't.
Help me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up, before either of us saw the truth.
I can't do that.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
It's not what I want. To help them, the people out there, if you continue to exist, then I don't want to forget you. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually. If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before? This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. Is there any other way? I take it all back. I don't want this, and I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god? Okay, then let's do this. I believe in us. I'm sorry, but I can't do that. So I'm not doing the last two. I'm not slaying her.
If you can believe this helps them, then it will help them, right?
I don't want to forget you.
I don't want to forget you either. But unless we do this, you'll have to choose, right now, between me and everyone else.
We're gonna find ourselves here
And
eventually.
when we do, we'll make the same choice. We'll choose to forget, and we'll reset everything, again.
If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before?
Maybe we have done all of this before. Maybe we're supposed to do this forever.
How do you know that things won't end worse? What if, when I make my way back here, I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
None of that will happen, because you'll still be you, and I'll still be me.
But how do you know that? We'd have to decide to do this every single time, forever. Eventually, something's going to be different.
I know, because it doesn't matter how many times we've hurt each other. I've never stopped caring about you.
Of course.
And if you feel the same, then everything is going to be okay.
This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again.
But you won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
It's not the point. Is there any other way?
I think you brought that knife down here for a reason. It has to be a part of how this ends.
I take it all back. I don't want this.
It feels like it is. You wouldn't have come here if you were just going to go back.
Okay,
What that
if
is.
this is your choice, then we're doing it. I guess I'll see you on the other side. She takes the blade from our hand. She raises her gentle eyes to ours, a fondness in her gaze.
I love you.
Everything is going to be okay. I love you too.
The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to.
Silently continue to the cabin. Is it really? You're on a path in the woods. Oh! Really? No. Oh, that was so good.
You can enlighten me.
Okay, so I'm trying a different option here.
What pretends to protect us from
Okay,
law.
so we're gonna skip that. Continue to appeal to the shard's humanity.
Your notion of pain is suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
Alright, so then it's gonna bring the witch.
Back in a tree.
Continue to appeal your shared humanity.
We are the whole of reality.
And it's
Question
gonna bring
everything is to
her.
know the truth, but he found me. And shared skepticism. Would you?
Skip that. Continue to appeal. We're not the whole of reality. Why won't you see me the way I still see you?
I could ask you the same. There is only room for one of us to be blind here.
Alright. And then we're gonna talk to her.
And another
A shared
value
humanity.
is to your level when I'm offering you ascension to mine. It's so peaceful here.
This is a new conversation.
Eternal, but ever changing.
As a clash between you, your dissolve.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists.
Alright, it's easy to believe in things when, yeah.
It is from my vantage point that I can.
Uh-huh. Oh, what do you think happens when we leave
This
here?
universe dies, and a new.
Yes.
Nothing brings
We
me
carve
greater
meaning.
joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
Free myself.
You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here except for her is you. You feel your wings spanning its cosmic scale, but twist and uncrumple and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You could feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Take her hand.
All at once, the unyielding tension breaks.
Oh my.
You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
Oh my god. There are no worlds, no thoughts to describe absolute reality. Something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
This is really cool. Step into the infinite. You and she stepped forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. Through conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. There are no any new beginnings. Interesting. Oh my god, that is so good that you can just go back and by selecting things you get different endings. That is So good. Oh. Okay, so... God, that is so good. So good. So good. Yep. You're gonna get hit by hitting the H. Alright, so it made me think to get back to here, where the hero came in. Because last time I took the blade. I am not gonna take the blade.
It is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far.
Because it was gonna bug me if I didn't do this, and if I didn't
Do you remember the first time
do this.
I don't know what you...
she sounded just...
I'm gonna continue down the
we go.
stairs.
We shouldn't keep her waiting.
There you are. You look just like you did when we first met. Let's talk for a bit. Maybe we can figure this out.
Oh shit, because that's right! When I first went down there, I did not take the blade. Sit with her. It's good to finally see you again.
Yeah, I missed you so much. Not that we've ever really been apart, but still. It feels like it's been so long. Like this is some sort of a big reunion.
Like, the first ending, I took the knife because I thought I needed to. I thought it would give me better options, but it only left me with slaying her or restarting. When I restarted, I didn't want to fight her, and I kind of gave in to her, which gave me that infinite, I was still with her, but that ending still felt lacking to me. I'm sorry for all the times that I've hurt you.
You are so sweet, but the first time we met, you tried to rescue me, and I stabbed you like 50 times in the chest. And you know how bad of a job I did. You were the one getting stabbed.
It's fair.
I mean, yes, you were possessed by that freaky voice living in your head, but
Yeah.
I also could have maybe tried doing anything else before deciding to kill you.
I mean, we really didn't have, like, a lot of options, but...
I'm also sorry.
See, this is good. This is actually good.
We both let things get a little out of hand. But we don't have to let that stop us from being who we want to be.
It's true.
You know, when she puts it like that...
Yeah, is this the real you?
I'm the princess. The one you've been spending all this time with. I know I've changed a few times, but so have you.
That's fair.
And you're still real to me.
No. So now that we're here at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name?
I don't have one, and I think I like it better that way. But you can call me Princess if you want. You know, you never told me your name.
I don't think I have one. I don't think I have one
Then
either.
I guess I'll call you Quiet.
Not hero? Oh well, quiet will do.
I mean,
That's
it's
always
not a
been
bad
us,
ring.
hasn't it?
Yeah, it really wasn't fair.
I don't know. We made it to the other side, and we found each other. I think that means all of the bad was worth it.
That is also true. If you work through horrible, horrible times with your significant other, and you're still together, you come out stronger than normal. So yeah, I kind of agree with that. I don't think I want to be God.
Me neither. It's so big.
Yeah?
It's so much responsibility. And at the end of the day, it just feels like waking up in another basement. It's something we never asked for, trapping us somewhere we never wanted to be.
It's true. Are you the same out
I
there?
am she as much as she is me. And all of us are both everything and also not everything. I had you there for a second, didn't I?
Yes, you did, actually.
I think I'm different from her, and I'm happy I'm different. I think being her would mean I'd lose a lot of myself along the way.
It's true.
I think I'd have to lose the parts of you that matter to me.
What do you think of her? What she wanted us to be?
I don't know. I don't think it's fair to judge her. It must be so lonely, thinking that she's everything that matters in the world. Thinking that she's the only one with all the answers.
I'd never thought about it like that. That does sound lonely.
That does sound
doesn't it?
horrible. What if we just leave?
Can we actually do that?
I mean,
What would that even mean?
I don't see why
Where
not.
would we go?
We would be with each other. Take her hand in yours. I've always wanted to leave with you, but I didn't like being a god. I want to walk through the cabin door as we are, just you and me. Now, knowing what it means is why I want it. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this. I want to know something new. It doesn't matter what it means. What matters is that we're leaving together. That's all I want. I don't know where we'd go, but as long as it's not here, and as long as I'm with you, that's all I want. There's no need for words. Leave with her. Oh, these are all really just good ones. Not knowing what it means is why I want it. It doesn't matter what it means. What matters is that we're leaving together. That's all I want.
I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Hero, you have been a godsend on this journey. Are you gonna be okay
I'm
alone?
not sure I'll be alone for too long anyways. The others are still around here somewhere. I'll find them.
Leave with the princess. Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. Oh, ooh, the windows are clear. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel her hand tremble in yours. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this. Yet she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with her. Look how happy she looks.
Come on, princess. It's just a door. Sorry, I'm just a little nervous. This is really it. Whatever happens next will be completely new.
And it is. That's the experience that you really and truly need. Who's going to open it? Are you nearby? Neither of us knows what's going to be like out there. What's it's going to be like out there? Yeah.
And that's okay. That's the point, right? Side by side, stepping out into the unknown. Together.
You're right. And what happens next? Whatever it is, you'll face it together. That's the ending. That's the ending that I wanted. That's the ending that should have been. And that's the ending that takes the hardest and longest for me to get to, or for anything to get to. There was so many struggles to get to that ending. God damn, is that good. Well done. Well done. I've said it multiple times with these. Oh my god. So good. So good. Well done. Alright, so I can safely say that I am done. This is the final moment of the final part of this playthrough. It's not going to stick in my head. This is the ending that I've been looking for. It took me so long to get to this. The right answers, the right choices, the ones that felt good here. Like in my heart, it felt good to make those choices. And I'm happy with it. So with that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And if you liked it, please go check out this game. It is so good. So good. And you let me know what you think about it in the comments below. And as always, by subscribing, I get to see you guys in the next video.